Hey YouTube, First Own Auto Parts here and First Own Auto Repair, and I got a new one here for you. Lady brought this in. She's apparently going to be contracting out to the post office, and so what she brought us, this Safe Drive Plus, and what this is we're going to install this on the passenger side over here so she can drive from the right. It's a right-hand drive system. I imagine it could also be used in like a driver's ed car, you know, for safety purposes enough, but this she has to have this installed to in order to carry the mail. They said it's a pretty easy install, but they all say that. We'll find out here in a minute. I'm sure there'll be something weird, but anyway, when I get started in here, I'll bring you along for the ride and see if we can do this together. All right, for the first step, what I've done is I've removed these two kick panels here on the passenger and the driver's side. It gives me a pass-through. This is going to be the approximate location of the pedals, and this actually gets bolted down last, but your cables have to go over. You can put the cables underneath the mat, and it's purely for aesthetics, but you have to pull the carpet back and cut it, and this being a newer vehicle, I'm going to try to avoid making any cuts, even though I will have to attach through the floor to the firewall. But right now the first step is over on this side over here. So I need to remove this accelerator pedal so I can peel this mat back and go to the next. All right, I've got the carpet pulled back, and your brake mount, the mount clamps to your brake pedal. Now you've got this cable, and this piece right here has to be mounted to the firewall for the cable to go through. Well, thankfully on this Kia Telluride, I have a body screw sticking out right here that I'm going to be able to cut some of this insulation around, and I will be able to mount this directly right on this. It's going to give me a nice straight shot with no cabling. And that way I'm not going to have to screw through the firewall for the brake mount. The accelerator mount's going to be another story, but let me see if I can get this mounted, and we'll go from there. All right, the brake pedal is done, and thankfully I was able to use an existing bolt right here. I just put a nut on it. I had to drill the hole out on this this cable clamp a little bit to get it fit, but the brake pedal's working good. Now the accelerator pedal is a little bit different story. I'm going to have to cut some of this back here, some of this carpet and the firewall insulation, and I'm gonna pull this pulley out of the way, the pedal again, so I can mark this and pull it back and get to everything. But right now I'm gonna make a mark on where I need to cut for this place, for this to mount, so I'll know where to bolt it up, and then I'll get all this out of my way. All right, you can see I've got the pedal assembly screwed to the floor on the passenger side, and everything is hooked up on the driver's side. So you see if I press over here, there's my accelerator and there's my brake. So I've already started it up and tested it. Matter of fact, I can start from the passenger side, and I've double checked all this, got good brakes. Alright, so now all I've got to do is attach the steering knob and the turn signal knob, and then ready for a test drive. And luckily I was able to find on this model some one bolt that was sticking to the firewall. I was able to attach the cable into. The other one I could not find, but I went down the steering column, and you have to make sure and be careful where you're drilling those self-tapping screws through, because this one had a rear AC, and there were AC lines running right where I was going to mount it, and I ended up moving over just a little bit so I could clear those lines, because I don't want anything even close to those lines where vibrations or shifting could cause them to rub up against the end of a tech screw, TEK screw, you know, self-tapping screws. So anyway, I've got this part's in. Let me get the rest, and then it's going to be test drive time. All right, the next step was to attach the steering knob here, and it's real easy. Pull this out here. It's got a quick release here, and all it is, this is a clamp with two hex screws that just clamps around the steering wheel, and then you put this in, and there's a safety catch right here on the top, push it until it snaps. You're in there, and now I have my steering from my passenger side, and I will test this. And it also comes with an extension. This piece from right here to there is an extension that can come off. If you prefer a shorter one, I'll wait till she gets here and to test drive and show her how to use all this. And then I'm going to take it on several test drives myself to make sure everything's working right and retighten all the bolts and stuff. And then the last thing I have is turn signal stick. So there's going to be a stick goes over and attaches to this turn signal so you can turn the blinkers on. So let me get that on there and I will bring you back and we'll see about going on a test drive. All right, here is the turn signal switch attached. It just clamps on with 2 screws and it has a rod here. And all you do with the rod is up or down for your turning. All right, kind of strange, but anyway, I'm about ready to finish this and do my first ever right-hand drive experience in 64 years. I'm about to cheat myself out of 10 years, but anyway, gonna be kind of weird driving over here. I'm not gonna go too far. I'm gonna drive around the parking lot here. I might go down the once, and I come back. I'm gonna double check everything. I'll run down the highway and back and see how she does. All right, YouTube. Here I am in the passenger seat. See if I can get you focused here. There we go. Got my steering. This is kind of awkward here, and my brake and my gas. So let me get this on a little test drive here. I'm not going too far. I'm just going to move it around the yard here. Let me put this phone down on this first drive. Well, I ran around our parking lot here. It's a little odd doing this. I don't know how this would be going down the highway. It looks pretty sketchy to me, but I guess this is what they do. They sell these things. People install them. I don't know. I'm going to double check all my connections, make sure everything's tight. Hopefully everything is all right. I mean, this has a quick release, so I can pop this off, and so she can drive from this side here. And I guess it's going to be kind of weird, but I guess if you want to be a rural mail carrier, you got to have something like this. I don't know why she must be doing some sort of contract work with the post office or something, because I know rural mail carriers, all the ones I've seen have used mail vehicles, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to tighten up, double check everything. I may run one little test drive from the driver's seat and then come back and double check everything again, and then wait for her to show up and show her how to use this. All right. Hope you enjoyed this one. This was a first for me. First time installing the right-hand drive, and first time ever driving one. It took me about 4 to 5 hours to do this, but I was going slow, and I had to double check when I was going through drilling holes and going through. I had to make sure I didn't have anything on the backside, wires or lines or anything like that. So, all right. Well, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to double check all this, see how things are going, and then I will get this posted up tonight. All right, last one. I went for a test drive from the driver's side, the normal side, make sure everything, the brake pedal and fuel accelerator pedal, everything works fine from this side over here, and it does. And so now I've gotten to a residential type area here where I have no traffic, where I can test this hand drive side. I want to do it in a little safer area, and then when I get to the end of this neighborhood, I will pop the steering stick back off and get it on this side and drive back. But anyway, I want to test it both ways. And you can see this right here, the steering stick, it just, well, let's see, push that little, see the little lever right there on the top? Push it down till it seats in there, and then you want to make a little tug here. But anyway, and there's the steering stick from the passenger side. So I am going to get over there now and give it one more test drive, come back, double check all my connections and bolts and everything, make sure everything's good, and then I'll
get with the customer when she gets here and give her a little instruction on how to use this. All right. Hope you all enjoyed this one.